If you are landing interviews in 2025, but you are not passing them, it's not the market, it's not that someone else is better than you, it's simply because of your answers. For example, if someone is asking you, why are you interested in this position? You go on to tell them, oh, because I like, being able to grow and commit to learning and be able to achieve data-driven solutions and impact and be able to help, stakeholders get the right decisions. That's not answering the question. You are saying everything that you think they want to hear, but you're not telling them anything about you, your skill sets, your qualifications, your education. You're not talking about any of your previous working achievements, like in your previous jobs. Use your metrics and impact to be able to justify why you would be a good fit. You're not supposed to talk about, their reputation, the company's mission. You're supposed to tell them exactly why you would be a good fit if you were to be copied and pasted into their team. A good approach that I like to take is a 20-80 approach. 20% answer the question. So I like to work for this role due to X, Y, and Z reasons, and I'm able to contribute in this type of way. And in the 80% approach, talk about proof. This is going to be the way that companies know, first, you know what you're talking about, and second, they can actually envision you working for their company. The 80% will now be, in my previous roles, I was tasked to do X, Y, and Z things where I've honed in on my X, Y, and Z skills. With that approach, I was able to take that and apply that through multiple cross-functional teams, work on X, Y, and Z different projects, and engage with our clients in this manner. As a result, we were able to get this type of result and impact, thus resulting in renewed contracts or increase in revenue, or just simply this is what you did and this is what you achieved. When you are answering the question, you have to make sure that you are telling them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. So you regurgitating the same job description, oh, we're looking for a self-starter and a fast learner and can work with multiple people. Yeah, that's great. They don't want you to say that just so you say that. They want to see examples of how you're able to achieve that. Another example that I hinted at earlier is, why would you like to work for this company? When they are saying, why do you want to work for our company? It's not that they want you to say, because we are mission driven, you're innovative, you have a good reputation. Everyone says this. You should not say this, because it's not like it's a terrible answer, but you are also not standing out. If this was like maybe 5-10 years ago and the job market was not where it was at and there was not much competition like there is now, sure, maybe that was great advice then, but I'm trying to help you right now, not 10 years ago. So when you are interviewing, you have to make sure that you are positioning yourself in the best way possible. You're not supposed to go and do research and then tell them what they want to hear and what they're already doing. So if they already released something or a big campaign or a big strategy, or they're using AI now, that's great. It shows that you did research, but it really has nothing to do with you unless you relate it back to you. So what does that mean? You can say the same 20-80 approach. I would like to work for your company because I've seen that you have adopted X, Y, and Z AI models into your X, Y, and Z campaigns and strategies to work with more and more clients in the X, Y, and Z space. And now we're getting into the 80%. So that was the 20%. Answer the question really quick. 80% is the proof of that. Why does that have to do with you? You could say, in my previous roles, I was tasked to lead the migrations to different AI tools and technology in order to achieve X, Y, and Z solutions, thus resulting in X, Y, and Z impact. We were able to reach the scope to 100 different employees and 50 different teams across our departments and result in this type of new adoption in the future. As a result, I'm very well versed in collaborating with cross-functional teams, working with stakeholders, and collaborating with executives in order to make X, Y, and Z things happen, which is why I know that if you were to add me into your team, I would be a great asset to your company because of my X, Y, and Z skills that I already mentioned. So notice you are framing it up as a benefit. Anytime you are asked a you question, like why are you interested in this role? Why are you looking to work in this company? What are you looking to get out of the role? It's more so, okay, tell me how you benefit, but tell us why you benefiting that would benefit us, because employers are looking for someone who knows what they're doing and has the proof to show for it. So if your resume is really good and it's getting you these types of interviews, they want to have you expand on those details. You are entering an interview to fill in the gaps. You are not entering that to leave them with more vagueness and ambiguity, because imagine you are the candidate. Let's say you are the employer and you're looking at your resume. If it's good, you've gotten interviews, you've gotten several of them, but you are not passing, let's say, behavioral rounds or team rounds. That's telling you directly, hey, you have the right skills, but you are not conveying it in the right way, because if you are continuously getting outbeat by competition, that just means that you are not showcasing your value in the same way your competition is. Doesn't mean that they're smarter than you, doesn't mean that they have more experience than you, but it simply means that they are not finding the answers within you and they're looking elsewhere. This is crucial to keep in mind, because this is the type of approach you need to take for your interview prep. If you are constantly trying to mold your answers and tailor them to be more vague and ambiguous, and you're trying to get them to see that you looked at the job description, you know what you are talking about, it's actually diluting your value. Because if I had to choose between, let's say, Nikki A and Nikki B, and the resumes were all the same, and someone came to me and said, oh, you have a great reputation and I would love to add to your mission because you're mission driven and I would not remember anything that they would say until I get to, let's say, Nikki B, who actually talks about all the different achievements they provided, how that would benefit them, how that would result in new achievements for the company, and why I am the best fit. Same questions, different answers. And that is the difference between landing the interviews and then getting rejected. And that's the difference between landing interviews and then passing them. And if you feel like sometimes you are barely getting interviews and the ones you do get, you are not passing, maybe it's time to take a closer look at not just your interview skills, but to your resume as well. If you know you wanted a job like yesterday and you're ready to make a change now, my team is offering free resume reviews for a limited amount of time. So go to the link in the description to book your free complimentary call. On the call, not only will we go over your resume, but we will also provide a mock interview as well, because like you see, the point is not to have the best resume possible. It's to be able to have that resume, use it to your advantage, and pass those interviews, not just land those interviews. And if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and leave any comments if you have any other questions about interview prep. And make sure you follow along on all of our social media channels, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!